Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters, welcome, and join me as we delve into one of the most profound concepts in Islam, niyyah, the intention behind every act. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself, what drives your actions? Is it mere habit or a heartfelt desire to seek Allah's pleasure? In Islam, it is not merely the external act that counts, but the sincerity behind it. Niyyah literally means intention or purpose. In our daily lives, every action is colored by our inner motives. Whether it's our prayer, our fasting, or even our acts of kindness, it is the purity of our heart's intention that determines their true value. Consider this. Two individuals may perform the exact same act. One does so seeking the admiration of others, while the other does it solely for the sake of Allah. Which of these acts do you think is more valuable? In Islam, it is the inward intention that transforms an ordinary deed into an act of worship. Let's ask ourselves some probing questions. What is the real measure of our deeds? Can a seemingly noble action lose its virtue if the heart is not in the right place? Islam teaches that every action is weighed by its niyyah. This encourages us to constantly evaluate our inner motivations. Imagine you're giving charity. Is your donation a means to impress others, or a sincere act of devotion to please Allah? Such self-inquiry is essential for personal spiritual growth. Consider the act of fasting during Ramadan. The physical abstention from food and drink is significant, but it is the inner commitment to self-discipline and devotion that truly defines the fast. Without sincere niyyah, the fast can become a mere formality rather than a transformative spiritual practice. Another example is our daily prayers. The ritual movements and recitations are not ends in themselves. They are expressions of a heart that seeks to connect with the Creator. When we focus on our inner state and renew our niyyah, our prayers become a living conversation with Allah. The importance of niyyah is clearly emphasized in both the Quran and Hadith. The Quran states, "Say, indeed my prayer, my rites of sacrifice, my living and my dying are for Allah, the Lord of the worlds." Quran 6:162. This verse reminds us that all aspects of our lives, from our acts of worship to the very way we live and die, should be devoted entirely to Allah. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught, actions are judged by intentions, and every person will get what was intended. Sahih al-Bukhari. This hadith underscores that the reward for any deed depends on the sincerity of the niyyah behind it. These sources guide us to look beyond the external, and remind us that Allah values what is hidden in our hearts. As we wrap up on this, I invite you to reflect on your own intentions. Ask yourself, are my actions driven by the desire for Allah's pleasure, or are they influenced by the opinions of others? This continuous reflection is key to purifying your heart and aligning your deeds with the path of sincerity. Remember, the secret power of niyyah lies not in what the world sees, but in the hidden chambers of your heart. When you renew your intentions and dedicate every act to Allah, you transform ordinary deeds into extraordinary acts of worship. Thank you for joining me in this exploration of niyyah. May your intentions always be pure, and your actions be a true reflection of your love for Allah. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and the notification buttons. This kind of gesture helps grow our channel. Till next time, Assalamu alaikum. May the peace, mercy, and blessings of Allah be with you all.